Welcome back everybody to Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. Season 5 Episode 14. We're actually approaching, I feel like, feels like the end of Season 5. I don't know why. Whenever we get to Episode 15s, they're always big and they feel like you're just that much closer to the ending of the season. Episode 15 of Season 4 was one of the biggest, setting up for the framework. So, don't know if we're heading into new arcs here as well. But yeah, we're getting close. But yeah, last episode we got the Gravitonium to help stop the incursions or manifestations, whatever they're called. Anomalies. The anomalies. They're just happening. They're just happening in the base. Everyone's fine with it. They're not fine with it, but they're going along with it. People's fears are coming to life, and we got the Gravitonium to stop that. So maybe it's already going to be fixed this episode, or we're going to go fix it this episode. I don't know. Either way, leave a like if you've been enjoying Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. on the channel. Definitely subscribe if you haven't already. Comment your thoughts when the episode is over, and let's hop into it. The TVA. Oh gosh. Oh no. No. Oh my gosh. I'm pausing. Should I not watch this? Guys, it's almost 12 a.m. I'm scared. Is this the imposter from Among Us? On Mavith, the space guy going like this. Oh my gosh, man. It's scary. Please don't do that. He's going after Simmons. Oh no. He's definitely going for Simmons. Or did Fitz? Was Fitz the one that saw the space guy? I hear something.
Why did it have to be a fear dimension coming to life? Why couldn't it be dreams or wishes?
Because your dream is already right there, Fitz.
Next
That's what I would say.
Saturday and Sunday.
Now, if we had more than one wish, flying wouldn't be bad. Or a pony. Or a flying pony.
Oh. Dude, how did you even let that sneak in? Well, the door's right there. Okay. Oh. Hey, she got her wish of flying through the air. Oh. Man, they really gotta shut these doors or something. Jeez. Oh, they already got the arms semi-working.
Some additional.
I don't need any bells and whistles, Mac. I just need to be able to punch things.
Does that mean full robot, please? I hope by her saying she doesn't need any bells and whistles or extra attention and detail on her arms is so she can have actual Bucky Barnes style robot ones.
Deke's gravity gizmo was intensely compressed, refined in a way that I cannot duplicate.
Oh, it would be so cool if they're the ones that invented Deke's belt and they come up with the name later. Or Deke invents it. Here.
Okay, well, I don't know much about the stuff inside. I just know that it's saved my ass 1,000 times.
Mm-hmm. He's just still paying attention to them.
I'm fine. The astronaut isn't even my greatest fear. Goodness knows what else could come crawling out of there.
What would her greatest fear be?
I can figure this out. I need... I'll experiment all night if I have to.
Hey, please be careful. Just because we keep putting ourselves in increasingly perilous situations, which is
He cares about them.
And I just don't want anything to happen to you. Your brains, because they're so smart that if...
Because they're so
we
smart.
need those to survive.
Thanks, Deke.
Fitz has nothing nice to say.
They'll figure it out. Have faith. Or
He doesn't know what that is, probably.
Become very invested in them as a couple. I just want them to, last for a long...
He's just the fans. I just want them to last a long time.
I'm not making excuses, but there's no reason to...
She has a bigger boss.
Yes, we're close.
I like how easy it is to see the invisible Quinjets and stuff on the camera. I don't know what it looks like to them. Just completely invisible. Good capture.
Looks like you were right.
Good first stop on your redemption tour.
Thank you, sir. Feels good to get one over on Hail and return.
He's putting together a robot.
Wasn't really expecting confetti or anything, but maybe like a blimey or like some kind of acknowledgement.
It's not even, that's Australian. Oh.
Doctor, but that looks like the opposite of what you're supposed to.
Oh, I was thinking. Is it an LMD fits or evil fits? Oh, the hair. It is. And the music.
Doctor here.
Oh, doctor. It's evil fits. That makes sense. Yeah, there we go. So that's Gemma's greatest fear, probably. I was gonna say, her greatest fear is probably losing Fitz. I don't know how that would happen, though. Unless, like, he faked his death or something, like an LMD. I did not think evil Fitz. But unless that's actually, like, Fitz himself, I feel like that's not really her greatest fear. Just seeing a version of Fitz that's obviously an anomaly that's evil is way less of a fear than it being the actual Fitz that you love, right? So unless the anomaly possessed him in some way and is fully in control of him and he's evil Fitz right now, then I don't feel like Gemma should be so scared.
I missed the part where bring to justice and blow up with beacon bombs or analogous.
I have orders not to let you escape by any means.
Blow up with beacon bombs.
Simply doing my job.
Is it your job to cut the arms off one of my agents?
For that, I do apologize.
Apologize.
It's got a bit overzealous. Agent Johnson, who shot our mutual friend Glenn Talbot.
That wasn't Daisy.
Never the Guardian, huh? Get behind
It
me.
literally wasn't. You have robots working for you, lady.
It's called loyalty.
But only to a point. You need more than that for what I'm trying to do.
And what would that be?
And she's using programmed
And our
loyalty.
extinction.
Okay. So she's... Does she know what's coming?
Couldn't find any physical notes from Dr. Hall. Tell me someone scanned them into the system.
Rude. I already did, and I couldn't find anything.
This is so real Fitz, right?
We have zero records of his actual research.
Nothing.
Fitz! What? Oh.
How is that possible?
We are all here. I mean, even
Imposter in
set up a
base.
security feed in the med bay so she can watch out for anomalies.
What am I missing?
We just lost 2 cameras.
That's 10 levels below us.
We're all doing our part. Just take it easy, okay?
It's still a one shot. The rotating camera.
Come on, Fitz, think. You're on the right track.
Oh shoot. Does he need to tap into his framework side? Is that what he's missing?
Quite there yet. Oh no. Oh, you cannot be here. There's work that needs to be finished.
Both of them interacting.
What are you doing here? What you are unwilling to do.
I'm an agent, same as both of you. If things
Is this episode directed by someone different? I actually don't know. I didn't pay attention at the beginning, but the shots feel different.
Don't move.
Okay.
This can't be real.
One of...
Like the astronaut wasn't real. Like the world.
Yeah, the anomalies are really scary still. I mean, he just programmed a robot to come back.
And I am gonna finish what you started. But you and I are the same. Aren't we? Fitz. That's what they call you here, isn't it? So familiar. You couldn't stop me if you wanted to. Plans are already in motion.
What?
But I'm willing to pull the trigger. Are you?
If the right person's on the other end of the gun.
Then let me point it in the right direction.
Toward
We
who?
are really up against.
No, thank you.
No, thank you. There's a chance she's not all that bad, and she thinks she's trying to stop something big.
You really think that hacking my phone was some sort of stealthy exploit I was unaware of? You underestimate me.
What is it, Piper? We tried to pull the sleeping driver out of the car. And? We couldn't lift him, ma'am. He's too heavy.
An android?
More like a statue.
Is it a bomb?
Get out of the car, Mr. Creel.
Oh. She instantly jumped to that like she knew. That makes a lot of sense. Oh, wow.
Listen
That's
to what
so
she has
cool.
to say.
I trust Absorbing Man.
Persuasive.
Oh, it is a bomb. Okay. Absorbing Man, don't go evil. It was so fun when you were working with us and Talbot. No. No, not him. Does this guy still hate Coulson and think he's the big threat? Why is he back? Oh my gosh. Anton.
How do you get put back together?
It was him.
Him who?
The other.
Fitz. Spit it out.
The doctor from the framework. Leopold. He's here.
Oh, they're both really scared of him. He's not an LMD anymore, is he?
Always be human.
Or
But I have gained so much more.
this is an LMD. Yeah.
And will ensure this planet's survival for generations. But Hale is an important part of that.
So you're the one holding her leash?
You will bring her to me. Or Mr. Creel will blow this lovely plane out of the sky. He and I will survive, of course, but I am less confident about your chances.
Greatest fear wouldn't be.
Who says it's your greatest fear?
Yeah, I think it's
Who cares
Simmons.
whose fear it is? What matters is stopping him.
What does he want?
But I mean, Fitz does seem pretty terrified.
But you do, Fitz. He is you, so just think.
I don't know.
Just shoot him.
Trying to bring back Ada, make her another body?
After Ghost Rider, I don't think there's any coming back from
No.
her.
That wasn't his only operation in the framework. He was also in charge of inhuman experiments.
Yeah. Something
That's why he
with
sent that Terminator after.
Daisy.
And that means he's also after.
Yeah.
Easy.
See these shots.
Hell,
Feels like it's directed by someone different.
there's nothing wrong with you.
There's so many this episode. So many weird ones. There's more robots. Maybe Evil Fitz can help remove the thing off of Daisy. I don't know. Get her powers back. Someone has to.
Next to the man responsible for shooting Talbot.
Daisy Johnson shot Talbot. I saw the tape.
That was an android and programmed by.
Why are they so dumb?
I come with you, my people get away unharmed.
I can agree to that.
He's gone with people before. I agree with Coulson going. I think we need to get a look on the inside. Remember when we went with Rosalind back in season 3 and learned so much? Not Fitz.
Agent Johnson.
Everyone wants her this season.
You address a Hydra superior.
Oh
The
no.
Straits and the Casa Prodo.
Don't make Fitz responsible for blowing the Earth up.
As possible.
If he does something to Daisy
Too
here.
many painkillers.
So what is this, this payback? Huh? For the framework? I know you like your Inhumans alive when you turn them inside out.
My inhuman work not only took threats off the streets, it deepened our understanding of their powers.
Who's it gonna help in this
Restoring
world?
your powers.
Oh.
What?
It is gonna be him that does it.
No. No, you could. No.
So he is semi-responsible for it. She's so afraid of herself.
Oh, you're still here. Hey, speaking of faces, how come your robo-warriors don't have any?
They are merely soldiers. Tools for battle.
Interesting. Because, see, I think when you lost your partner, Ada, you lost the ability to make convincing LMDs. That's why Hale isn't one. And you know what else I think? You're not the one calling the shots here.
This rift could be what destroys the world. Your powers could be what save it.
This
True.
destruction.
You are what's needed to compress the gravitonium, insert it into the device, to shut the rift for good.
Good guy Fitz.
Stop!
Fitz,
What are you doing to her? How many times do I have to say it?
He's here to help.
What needs to be done?
I don't know. I'm not so against him right now. I want Quake's powers.
Nothing can happen to me.
Because she's seen the future.
What's that supposed to mean?
Yeah.
Well, think about it. You saw me in the lighthouse. You know I make it to that point in the future. Nothing can happen to me until then.
You just lost both your arms. That's not nothing.
But I didn't die.
The future we saw isn't guaranteed. We're actively working to make sure it doesn't come true, but that means you could still die.
I'm glad she understands it more than Mac. Like, she's not living in fear because she knows where she ends up, which is like a gift and a curse at the same time.
Everything's gonna be fine, Daisy, okay? It will be. Do you let me finish? You are a monster. You programmed those robots to attack Yo-Yo, and now you've got Daisy lying at the operating table. If the robot attacked, it must be because it was provoked. I simply programmed it to keep Mac and the others at bay while I set to work removing Daisy's inhibitor. What? Well, her powers are the missing key to manipulating the gravitonium.
What's going on?
Yeah.
Daisy, what's going on?
Oh, no, because what?
That's
Look
good.
at you.
Fitz does seem extra terrified in like this episode.
Talking to?
No.
Who are you talking? Oh, he doesn't even.
No.
Wait.
That's what we started. No!
Fitz!
Is this just this Fitz? It is. Oh, that's so good. Oh my gosh, there's hints of it right there at the end. Oh my gosh, that is great. Battling with the other Fitz in his head. That's so good. Oh, I love that. Right before it's revealed, Daisy says something that just like triggers in your head, and you're just like, wow, that's what's being set up the whole time. That's why you're seeing the weakest, most emotional side of him. I'm like, I was gonna wait till after to discuss the episode and be like, I feel like Fitz is way too scared and like crying way too much this episode. It's not great, but the evil Fitz is playing him super well. I was like, he's just playing it up way too much with the tears and everything. He's trembling and acting confused, but it makes sense at the end of the day because that is the weakest, most emotional side of him that we saw. Okay, I was gonna wait till the end and be like, he's a little, I don't know if the acting's all there this episode, even though he's one of the best actors on the show. Oh, I'm glad it makes sense now. Her greatest fear, it really is Fitz.
Scalpel down.
But is the anomaly doing this to him? Bringing out that side of him?
What? It's not me. It's not me.
He's living with the other one inside of him. You've got the scalpel, man. Oh. Gee. That's why she was saying, what is happening too? Yeah. Wow.
Robots. Keeping everyone else occupied.
Couldn't find any physical notes from Dr. Hall.
That's so good.
Oh, part of his.
Use the anomaly as an excuse at this point. You look so bad right now. Just be like, you know, the anomaly possessed me.
There's no turning back.
He needs this side of him.
There is.
You planned for that
Because
too.
Daisy. Can Deke break him out? Give him the truth, maybe? Why else would Deke be here? I don't understand why Deke is here.
Potentially paralyzing Daisy or destroying the world
Oh
are
my
two
gosh.
massive risks, Fizz.
Let's hope that doesn't happen.
No. Please, I am begging you. No.
Oh. Oh my gosh. That's like, it's on her nerves. Oh, she's quaking it. Oh my. Oh. Are those nerves that got ripped out or like wires? Wow. Oh.
You need to compress the gravitonium down as much as possible. Then carefully guide it over and insert it into the sphere.
I mean, if it's really what needed to be done, that side effects had to come out. It's not the anomaly killing itself either, even though this is probably Gemma's greatest fear. Had nothing to do with the anomaly. Bye-bye, Rift.
Been hearing him for a while now. Since we left the framework.
All that time?
We just started seeing him.
I think we've seen him a few times. Like when he set up that thing to chop up all the Kree's heads. That wire. I was like, that's a little bit of framework fits in there. Maybe that was him fully coming out.
It's your injury acting up. You used to see me too when I wasn't there.
You were my
True.
conscience.
Then what was he?
He's a whole nother part of you. He's a real part of you.
You had a psychic split, but that dark persona, that's not you.
It is me. It's not an apparition. He's traumatized. Do you know what the worst part about all of this is? I still believe that it was the right thing to do.
I might as well.
And you're right. It's such a confusing grey area, but if we are going to change the timeline, we have to do things differently, make harder choices.
But at least like inform Daisy and not kidnap her to do it. You know? Go about it in a little bit of a different way. Fits.
I don't know really what to say.
That's the first.
Wow.
I guess I don't have to ask how you're doing. You haven't lost him. You know him better than he even knows himself. He's complicated and he's stubborn.
He
can
knows
be a real baby
things.
when he's sick. So that's why you gotta take care of him. And he's always got the weight of the world on his shoulders.
Oh, he's gonna say it.
Prosciutto and mozzarella sandwiches.
Wow. He's got stories.
How could you possibly know all those things?
Because my mom used to tell me about her parents all the time.
Oh.
She spoke about her dad with so much love and admiration on her face. So I know that you can help Fitz. And I know that you two are gonna be okay.
Mm-hmm.
The steps you take don't need to be big.
They just need to take you in the right direction.
Oh, shoot. Aww.
You're a grandson.
Oh, pregnant? That's not like a joke throw up. That's gotta be a pregnant throw up. Oh, shoot. What the heck?
Could be construed as ineptitude.
Sounds like white Giancarlo Esposito.
Allows it.
He's not white.
You want a seat at the table? You must prove you are deserving of it. There's a tradition within the Confederacy.
The Confederacy?
One faces failure. You drink the odium.
This guy looks scary. Odium.
Fight your last in a wave of savage glory. But if your resolve is as strong as you claim, you'll have no need of it. I hope fortune turns your way. And of course, hail Hydra.
It is Hydra. He said that with weird. Interesting. I could like basically see the whole guy's face, like almost. I don't know the actor. He was like almost completely clear. Dang it. Still pretty hidden though. They're hiding him for a reason. It's maybe gonna be a big actor. I don't think it's gonna be someone we know though. Just the voice didn't sound like anyone we knew. Something I wanted to say, but I didn't pause to say it right when it happened. Well, actually, it got grosser as it was happening. Like it looked like wires or nerves were getting ripped out of Daisy, but it looked like Gemma was about to puke in the room with Deke. She was like gagging at Fitz ripping that thing out of Daisy, and I was like, "You've seen way worse." I don't know if I actually said that at that part. I was gonna pause and say stuff, but then I was like just too busy watching them rip it out of her. But yeah, she's seen way worse. Haven't we seen like her peeling skin back off of things and like full on like really disgusting stuff sometimes. I was like, why is she gagging right there? It felt a little out of place, out of character. But maybe she's just feeling extra nauseous because, well, she puked at the end here. I think she's pregnant. Pretty sure that's the clear sign. And this episode had some curveballs in it for sure. Like, I really was like not feeling the super emotional sad Fitz this whole time. Just like, why are you acting this way? Just toughen up. It's an anomaly. It's not real. Go deal with it. He didn't know what to do. He was like, looked like he was going crazy. But then when it turned out, it was actually just everything in his head, just himself fighting the other Fitz in his own head. It made so much more sense, and it was awesome. That's a sick reveal. Did not see that one. Coulson going with Absorbing Man and Hale and them. I don't know why they brought back Dude, but we'll see if Anton turns into any cool character this season, I guess. I love that Deke finally got to tell them. It hasn't been that long. It's been 2 episodes, 3 episodes. Glad he got to say that he's their grandson. Wonder how that'll change their dynamics in the future. I like how they're finally starting to know about their own safeties, knowing the future. Like Deke says, he knows they'll survive and they'll be all good because he's heard stories of them in the future. And he knows they have kids later on. So, or at least one kid. Yo-Yo's doing the same thing. She isn't scared at all. She doesn't need Mac to protect her. She's been saying that this whole time. But yeah, I just clicked this episode once she said it, that it's because she knows her future. She knows she'll be safe up until that moment. And yeah, if we can't find a way to change it, then I mean, everything's unfolding in front of our eyes for the perfect future to line up. Daisy has her powers back. That's huge. If she really is the one that blows up the Earth, then there we go. One step closer. I'm still thinking and scared about what Fitz said so many times in those future flashbacks in early episodes of the season, saying that every time they try to change the future, Gemma dies. Still don't know what that means, but I'm scared. So Hale is Hydra. Ruby is working for Hydra. Don't know if all those people know it yet. And Hydra has the odium. So the odium was a Hydra thing first. You drink it as a last resort to just become the ultimate warrior, even though, gotta be honest, the ultimate warriors that we've seen that have drinking the odium have done nothing. They've not been that crazy. It's weird the Hydra's still a thing because like, well, I guess it was just a tier of Hydra, yeah. A tier of Hydra. Their main goal was to get the Maveth Rock and all that. And they felt like done with after the Maveth arc. But I guess there's other types of Hydra and I don't know what they're up to. But man, so much chaos has unfolded here just because Hale blew up those other rocks in the base. And I don't think that's what her bomb was targeting. Also in the post-credit scene, she like teleported into the room and there was weird text on the wall. I don't think that's Chinese. It's Cree text. The guy was oddly deep voiced. He wasn't blue, but he could be Cree. And he said Hydra in a weird way. I don't know if that was just him trying to do an accent or... So we got Coulson there at their base. We'll probably see that next episode. We got a lot of answers this episode finally. Like, a lot's happened this one. Some episodes you come away from it and you're just like, I have more questions. And this one, to some extent, yeah, I do have more questions about that post-credit scene. But for the rest of it, we got a lot of answers. Or maybe not answers, but progression. The rift is closed, Quake has her powers, etc., etc. But is Hydra really trying to stop the end of the world as well? An extinction event or whatever they're doing? Hale says she's trying to prevent something. And maybe they really are. Maybe they really are. I kind of like trust Absorbing Man. He was good to Talbot. He was good to us in certain episodes. There's nothing really that I feel like Hale could give Absorbing Man that would make him side with her. So he must have heard something very convincing that he's going to help save the world or something. He had like an addiction to certain rare metals and absorbing them. Maybe he was promised some gravitonium. I don't really know. But why wouldn't he just take that himself? I don't know. I feel like I kind of trust Absorbing Man. So I just have this like feeling that Hale isn't as bad as we might think. Even though we just saw her get zapped up into a spaceship, or she teleported in the room and was talking to Hydra / Kree potentially. I don't even know. So I actually do have more questions. I need answers. At one point when Daisy was getting her inhibitor removed, she said she'd never forgive Fitz for what he's doing. I don't know if that's going to be true, but that was kind of sad. Especially since it is Fitz. It is him. I was going to say it's not Fitz, but it is. I don't know. I don't think she's that type to never forgive. I don't think she's going to hate Fitz forever. But yeah, anyways, I really enjoyed this episode. Glad we got to see Hydra Fitz again, and kind of in some ways season 2 Fitz with the way he was acting. All scared and like he just couldn't spit out words and stuff. I'm curious on what's going to be revealed next episode with Coulson being at Hale's base. So anyways, tune in next week for that episode. Leave a like if you enjoyed this one. Let me know your thoughts on this one down below. Did you guess the twist before it happened that was actually just all Fitz? That is a hard one to guess. That's a good one. Also, let me know. Is this directed by someone different, or why? It felt different. There's spinny camera angles back and forth going between Mac and Yo-Yo while they're arguing. It just felt so different. Camera up here while first person view of, Daisy adjusting the camera. There's some different stuff here. They switched it up a bit. Let me know if it was directed by someone different. Anyways, next episode 15. So tune in next week. Leave a like, subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next one.